Why was I never your priority? Why were we never your priority? Why were you never your priority? I am sitting here reflecting with sadness about what I have suffered, what I have lost, and mourning all of those experiences that I will never have with you. I miss you so much, and I wish you could be part of my life, but that was never possible and never will now be possible. I know I'm not the only person in this world thinking and feeling like this. As a mum myself, I love, support and care for my kids unconditionally. I decided to have children, and their safety and well-being are my top priority. Why was I not your priority? Why were we not your priority? Why was you never your own priority? I want to do normal things with you, like go shopping, go for a meal, go for a day trip, pick up the phone and have normal mother and daughter conversations with you. Sometimes just have a hug and know that you love me. Sadly, this will never happen and never has happened. And not because you are no longer with us. Do you know how it feels to be ignored? Do you know how it feels like to be unloved? Do you know how it feels like to be beaten, shouted at relentlessly, and to live in fear? Do you know how it feels like to be so hungry, to be so cold? Do you know what it's like to be sexually assaulted? Do you know what it feels like to fear everyone and everything? Do you know how it feels like to be made so unworthy of living that you want to end it all? Sadly, you do know how some of this feels, because you suffered massively too at the hands of two monsters who treated you so badly that you couldn't stand up for yourself, let alone your children. You were never your own priority. Alcohol, domestic violence, mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, all tainted our everyday life. Behind closed doors, our secret was kept. We, your children, we tried to speak up many times, but we were not believed. We spoke to social services, to the police, to our teachers. We were on the at-risk register. We went through the court system. Why were we no one's priority? Some of us were branded liars, known as angry and difficult children. Some of us were so terrified that we withdrew into our own shells. There was many a night I listened, sobbing and quivering under my blanket and my coat at the sounds coming from downstairs. The sounds of him shouting at you, hitting you, your cries, you shouting back at him. When he no longer got the reaction he wanted from you, he would pick on us, your children, and in the end, you would also join in. Where was the love, the support, the protection? Why were we not your priority? I know that you suffered sexual abuse as a child. I know you suffered domestic violence and infidelity in your first marriage. I know you suffered domestic violence, mental and physical abuse in your second marriage. I know that you are sorry to some of us for not being able to protect us, but you wasn't sorry for the abuse and the impact of that abuse on all of your children, was you? and for that I cannot forgive you. All of this understanding that I might have doesn't take away the pain from what we suffered all of our lives and the impact that still blights our lives to this day. People who care for me and my siblings say, forget your past, forget what you don't have, concentrate on what you do have. I wish it was that easy. I am lucky because I do have a family. I do have siblings, my husband, my kids. But there is still a part of me that wants my mum, that wants a mum to be part of my life. You don't have a relationship with any of your children or your grandchildren. This did make me sad. But whilst you chose him over us, it could never be. We as the responsible adults have to break the cycle and protect the next generation, our children. We have to stop the rot and the impact of the abuse we suffered as children affecting our children. We have had to work so hard and continue to sort out our mental and our physical health so that we can be good role models for the next generation, our children. We have had to learn to love, nurture, care and protect our children so that they can be happy and healthy. And this is a struggle at times. But this is what we strive to do on a daily basis so that our children can be normal going forwards. This is why I am still in therapy, because I want to get my life sorted out once and for all, to put all of this emotional baggage, all of my thoughts and my feelings that are holding me back, I want to deal with it, put it away and get on with my life. If any of what I've said resonates with you, please put your comments below and I will get back to you. But right now, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good day. Bye for now.